and they're going to be basing all of their damage around the Kagura and the 1-1, whereas Onic seems to have a much more balanced lineup. We'll see which of these two strategies are going to come out on top.
Yeah, we're gonna see, but right now, heading into the land of Dawn, this is game number 1 between Onic. The frontline, you have that Franco as well as the Grok, so that definitely helps, but right now it's gonna be Todak aggressing onto Onic Esports in their own jungle. Sans taking too much damage, falling as first blood to Yums, but the fight continues. Yums gets taken down and pays the price for that, as well as Momo. Onic Esports punishing Todak.
Oh, hold on for a moment. Moon in a bit of trouble, but he's fine. Dark Knight Falls already popped. Sans already level 4, picking up an easy kill onto Chiku in the top lane. He now wants to look for Yums. Keyboy gonna provide a hand here, and a hook gonna solidify that kill.
This is the Onic that I thought we of breathing space for now.
Right now, we can see though, Todak still playing quite aggressive. Yums going in for the Fatal Links, catches out CW, forces the flicker as Chiku gets caught by Koopa. And Yums gonna get pulled back with the Iron Hook. Dark Knight Falls falling down. That's gonna be killing spree. Going over to Sans, 2 for nothing.
2 for nothing in favor of Onic Esports.
Right, so this is a very ideal start for Onic Esports, especially when you consider that they just want to gear up for that late game scaling.
Yeah, 4Mei's already trying to get a hit as well, shaving off that gold plating off the bottom turret. Well, safe for a bit. Onic, CW as well as Keyboy trying to babysit a little. 4Mei's coming in with the engage, but takes a bloody hunt to the face and all the damage falling in. Dreon with the snipes comes through. Taking composition, they want more though. CW in some trouble, immediately taken out by Moon here, and now trying to get Keyboy as well, but manages to save himself. That hook misses the mark, doesn't get anyone but enough to protect himself. Sans putting out the damage onto Yums here, flickers out to safety on the right side. Dreon gets Dawning Light onto Chiku, one more hit will do the trick, but he manages to jump his way out.
Easier for Chiku to get his farm, but this depends on Onic responding a very specific way.
Gets the Iron Hook onto Yums. Keyboy nailing that and just immediately pops the Bloody Hunt to take him down. All of that damage to a macro game. And just with 4Mei's on this, Masha makes it so much easier to do that. On the side of Onic Esports, maybe not quite being able to achieve the same, but they don't need that if they have the Lord charging down the top side. Already got in the tier 2 turret here. Suppressed this 4Mei's and stunned out the unending CCs, and the knockup will claim his life for now. And Onic Esports looking to push this lead now with the Lord onto the top inhibitor. The Lord goes down. They haven't managed to get it yet, and Onic Esports now trying to retreat, but Todak is coming in for the counter engage. Momo onto Keyboy, but he takes too much damage from CW and gets eliminated.
Meanwhile, we can see Moon coming in from the backline. He wants to set up for the crossbow of Tang. Gets the burst onto CW, but loses his life in exchange. Chiku, he's still going for it on Dreon, but isn't able to pop all the weakness points and gets taken out by Boots instead. Yums, now one of the only ones remaining. Killing spree going over to Dreon.
I feel like that unless you get the backline, you still have the likes of Keyboy and Boots as well fronting Onic Esports. Now the Lord is spawned out on the top side here for Maze, finding a brawl with Sans here, but is going to get taken down. He gets the better of him. Now the numbers advantage goes to Onic Esports, and they're pushing that advantage. Chiku in some trouble here, trying to hop away and put out the damage onto Onic Esports. Gonna be Keyboy popping that immortality. In the meantime, Keyboy gets shut down. This Dawning Light comes through, but will not be enough to claim the Lord. It goes to Todak instead.
That last fight, but we didn't really see any casualties.
Yeah, we did not. I guess there's just too much on the side of Onic Esports, but they're trying again. The Lord is down. Chiku in the backline. They find their win condition and shut him down immediately. Next to go is Yums. Todak to try to fight back and find Keyboy, but at what cost? Momo sacrifices his life himself. It's gonna be Moon next, and now 4Mei's all alone in the middle of 3 men on Onic Esports. What can he possibly do? He's gonna go down as well. And now 2 members on Onic Esports. This is absolutely insane stuff. For a couple seconds, I guess that gives you a little bit of leeway to have your way around the map and have more control right now, though. Moon getting caught by the Iron Hook as well as the Bloody Hunt. It's gonna be one down already. Not like this. Todak, Keyboy now running, trying to again make his way out from Todak. They actually tried to counter engage here, but Onic, they turned their backs on them instead. Momo goes down. They're trying to continue the siege here and find another kill, but not going to be able to. They got the help, but Formaze just immediately blows out Santia and trying to get in the middle of the backline here will take a lot of damage. The Iron Hook comes through. He's stunned down, not able to do anything and takes way too much and claims his life.
Still fighting this, they're still looking for it, but with the Lord pushing up top lane and 4 members of Onic alive, this is going to be a rough defense.
It definitely is. They've already got the mid inhibitor. The Dawn Knight comes through for some defense. Doesn't seem to quite hit, but they do have this evolved Lord knocking on the door of Todak. Momo takes half his health out, but Boots dangerously low, has to pop the wild charge to get out. Keyboy in some trouble as well. Doesn't get the Iron Hook here. Dawning Light takes up half of Chiku's HP. Onic Esports forced to back, not able to finish off this push.
Factor, it's all gonna come down to the primary cores. Chiku needs a perfect crossbow of tank.
Oh, Keyboy finds a bloody hunt, but the 3-man Fatal Links gets them! And now Todak trying to press on there. Lee CW goes down. Yoob's trying to chase down Keyboy in the middle lane. Will get this kill here. Todak find this and turn the tables around. Crazy plays there. This is what you get when you don't get the Purify like LaFell said. Holy Boots, the only one left will be shut down as well. It's a complete team wipe.
We are witnessing an absolute 180, a team wipe on Onic Esports in a single move. Todak have turned the entire game around. They have secured victory. They qualify to the playoffs.
Or I could have seen that yesterday. No, I feel like it was today. I feel like it was today. I feel like I saw a choke.
Well, there are a lot of heroes that we haven't seen, right? Yi Sun Shin, for example. Sans on the Yi Sun Shin as well. So a signature pick there. And we haven't seen him in very, very long. I mean, the hero itself. So I don't know what to expect from this draft. It's pretty experimental, I think, from both sides as well. But as we said, this is a game that both...
You won. And we're already seeing some pretty notable bits of chaos on the map as CW trying to steal the buff.
Yeah, doesn't quite get it, unfortunately, and now being chased down by Momo, actually has to back himself into that turret and first blood.
This is probably the most uninteresting lane to watch overall. Maybe that's a little bit biased. I mean, it's a game with no pressure. You want to see more interesting things, but yeah, Joom's gonna get picked off here as well.
Keyboy and Moon, a little bit of brawl here in the bottom side jungle. Moon getting too much damage, but the Selena though also a signature pick, so I guess we can expect some good setups here for the team fight. But San's going to be able to get the turtle here on the bottom side. Formaze looking for some Constellation Prize here. Moon getting some damage, will knock up Boots and be able to get away. Momo though does not make that escape.
All things considered though, we already saw Boots jumping into the backline. 1v3 is able to zone out the entire Todak backline, so you cannot count out Tamas.
Oh, Dreon going right in with the Falling Star Moon under the turret, trying to get Formaze here. 3 versus 1. Poor Formaze just gets annihilated. Moon here for some backup. It looks like they will not do so.
For those of you who may not be aware, Moon playing on a tank hero like Grok is actually not unprecedented, because there was a point in Todak's history where Moon played quite regularly in the tank position. So while it's not his main role, he can still do stuff. Formaze though, not getting a lot of chances. The Tamas being very oppressive.
It's understandable that he can do that, but the enhanced chains here and the knock-up Keyboy has to dash away to safety, but the damage continues to be piled onto him. Momo shuts down Keyboy.
And there's a game is going on to Chico, and I don't think he can run away from this. Yeah, it's a free kill going over for Keyboy. And Onic Esports right now, they're really trying to push their advantage, and Todak, they're not having a lot of opportunities to actually counter-engage against them.
Yeah, we can definitely see that Onic Esports is playing very aggressively right now, and Todak, they're just kind of responding to it, but It's understandable. Right now, Yoom's gonna be caught out by himself. Keyboy versus Drian as well.
Just insane keeping Moon alive to be able to keep the fight just going on or to reignite them again. And now the Way of Dragon coming out onto Formaze, and they get a revenge kill onto CW, but not quite enough to close the gap.
To kind of explain why the damage Cho is not quite as effective as the tank Cho, we can see an engagement up here as well, but the blessing of the Moon Goddess is just keeping Yums and Chiku so topped up that Onic, not much they can do about it.
Moon is here to join the party though, gets the Guardian's Barrier to block off Drian's pathway out, finds Momo on the way out, and they're just collapsing onto him at this point. Shield's not enough to save him. Momo closes off that kill.
Yeah, but even though Todak are managing to secure kills on the opposite side of the map, Formaze is now getting hunted down by CW, already not having a good EXP lane against Boots, and now getting targeted by the rest of Onic lanes instead.
Yeah, across the map, Onic now has gotten 4 turrets compared to Todak only 1. So Onic definitely has the advantage in terms of the map space. They're pressing that as well by going into the jungle of Todak now just to strip them of the possible farm and buffs that they can get. But the healing coming from Momo keeps that fight alive, and Boots is the one that's in trouble instead. Formaze flickers in to continue the aggression, not going to be able to close that out. Sans is still safe, but they find Drian instead, and Hans chains to knock him up. He is tanky though, so not going to be able to take him down.
Yep. Oh, but CW gonna be able to find another one. The High and Dry Cho having a lot of fun here as long as they are caught off guard. Because of that, Onic Esports gets another turtle.
That puts them even more ahead now, and they are trying to, well, push their lead in terms of objectives. It looks like Onic just wants to close out this game as soon as possible, and understandably so. I think they also don't have too much to look. Well, they do have Sans for that damage as well, so probably better scaling in that sense. CW bottom side getting caught out, puts out the Way of the Dragon, but still going to get taken down. Top side, Formaze in trouble, takes damages and stuns to the face, will not be able to get out. The engages continue in the mid lane as well. It's just relentless. Todak
Hearts out on the stage. Formaze obviously knowing that he's not getting out of that situation, even putting out a few friendly recalls to his opponents before they are able to take him out. Onic Esports obviously still have the lead, and they have a pretty solid scaling composition as well, so Todak needs to be careful.
Yeah, and honestly, looking at this game, if I will describe this game, I would say it's a battle of testosterone. That's all I have to say. On to you guys.
It rages on. I mean, Keyboy now getting taken down by Todak, and they're trying to... The heals coming from Yums is just too much. Nobody on the side of Todak has fallen, but they've taken out Boots as well as Keyboy. Trying to find Drian now. The enhanced chains gets a knockup, but no damage coming through at the moment. Chiku follows up the shots. Will it be enough to close off the kill? Not just yet.
Yeah, but CW and Sans in a little bit of trouble here. CW trying to get the stun for the reset on Shunpo. Blink forward, Abyss of Strike followed up by the charge from Moon, secures that kill.
Opportunity to contest for this first Lord of the game.
Right now, they're going to be doing a lot of damage, but Drian jumps in. A massive falling star. Moon Yoom's going to be keeping them all topped up. Moon somehow still alive. Boots going to be fixing that very quickly. Sans getting targeted in the backline, but he's able to secure the Lord. Double kill going over the Boots as he picks off Chiku. Looks like Formaze is caught by himself as well. A shutdown going on to the Tira, forcing Momo and Yoom to retreat, but the falling star Moon makes sure that Estes isn't going to be walking away scot-free. Now being chased by 3 members of Onic Esports. Momo can only watch on in terror as he is forced to flee Flint defense.
The Guardian's Barrier has just been insane in stopping that Lord from making any advances at all. So unfortunately, Onic Esports couldn't make the best use of that objective. Have to back out now, clearing the jungle of Todak. CW get the knockup as well as the Way of Dragon onto Momo. It's 1 kill for them. Looks like the
Show is within striking range. Todak now, they've basically been forced to stay in their base, but Formaze not happy with that arrangement, finds 1 kill. Drian in a bit of trouble.
Having to back out now. Looks like he will be able to get away, but that insane play by Formaze in Blackline. But CW though on the bottom gets taken out.
Play to the man right there. Drian now gonna be delaying for the rest of his team to take the Lord.
Yep, definitely going the way of Sans here. Gets a free Lord. Onic pressing their advantage. Finds Momo the knockup too, but nowhere for him to go except back to the base. And now Onic Esports trying to push this up. Yumes tries to get away from this fight.
Ooh.
Manages to do that and instead pick up CW on the way out. Onic Esports, they have one member advantage. Drian looking to push that, going all the way in the back line.
And now Formaze is jumping in. He wants the kill on the Tamas, but misses the Abysm Strike. It gets taken out by Keyboy. Instead, we now have the Lord pushing in for Onic Esports. 4v2, Abyssal Arrow finds Moon. While Charge won't keep him alive. Yumes not going to be able to do anything to defend against this. And Onic Esports will secure a victory against Todak.
1-1, one game apiece. So Onic Esports at least walks out of this series.